Good morning, everyone. My name is Olaide Ajakbe. The title of my project is Isolation and Characterization of Bacteria Associated with Fresh and Dry Cow Hide, popularly known as POMO, sold in Lafia, Nasarawa State. Next slide. POMO is very popular, and because it is affordable, a lot of people eat it. Put it in soups, in stew, and they eat it peppered. But however, it is highly susceptible to microbial contamination due to poor handling and storage. And studies have shown that it has bacteria such as Salmonella E. coli and Staphylococcus aureus, which cause foodborne illnesses. Next slide. In as much as research have looked at POMO, and they know that this POMO contains different microorganisms. However, there is limited studies in POMO sold in Lafia. That is why this study wants to be done. Next slide. The aim of this study is to isolate and characterize bacteria associated with fresh and dry POMO hide, dried cow skin, popularly known as POMO, sold in Lafia markets. The specific objectives are to isolate bacteria from fresh and dry POMO samples in Lafia, identify and characterize the isolated bacteria using staining and biochemical techniques, determine the prevalence of pathogenic bacteria in fresh and dry POMO, and compare the microbial load in fresh and dry POMO samples. Next slide. This study is very important because it's going to identify different pathogenic microorganisms in POMO and will help reduce foodborne illnesses and improve public health. It also educates consumers on the risks of eating contaminated POMO and the need for proper handling. Finally, this study will support further studies on POMO. Next slide. The materials needed for this study include nutrient agar, Macconkia agar, and Salmonella shigella agar for the cultivation of microorganisms. The reagents include GAM stain, hydrogen peroxide, oxidase reagents, Kovacs reagents, etc. for identification, and the equipment include sterile containers, incubators, autoclave for sterilization, petri dishes for culturing, and other equipment. The samples will be collected in Lafia, Nasarawa State. 12 POMO samples will be collected for Lafia market. Dry white POMO will be collected, dry brown POMO will be collected, fresh white POMO will be collected, and fresh brown POMO will be collected. 5 grams of each POMO will be blended in 50 ml of the sterile distilled water and diluted up to 5-fold, which is 10 to the 5. 1 ml of the diluted POMO will be inoculated onto the agar using pour plating method, and it will be incubated at 37 degrees for 24 hours. The colonies will be counted and recorded in colony forming units per mil, and the different colonies will be subcultured to get pure cultures. Next slide. The bacteria will be characterized using gram staining and biochemical tests. Next slide. The research budget include for media, for chemicals, for the equipment, and for sample collections. Next slide. Proposed work plan include a 10-week program which will start from planning, sample collection, media preparation, microbiological analysis and characterization of the organism, data interpretation, and report writing and defense. Next slide. The expected outcome of this research is to identify and quantify bacterial contaminants in different types of POMO sold in Lafia. After doing the microbiological and biochemical analysis, will characterize and isolate microorganisms in this POMO and compare the contamination levels. This study would highlight the potential risks, contribute to food safety in Nigeria, and create awareness. Thank you for listening.